Curry fires. Look at that play.
Man, that's awesome. Just a wicked handle.
I'm feeling golden. Can you just hold that? I'm feeling golden. Lost in the moment. It's taking over me.
And a deep three from Curry.
Keep your composure. You know that I want ya. Can you just hold that? I'm feeling golden.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sidelines. I'm checking out Utah's opening lineup. Markkanen and Kessler man the post position. Collier out there with Keontae George. And it's Bailey in at the 3 slot. And for Golden State, Butler is the 4 and Green operates as the small ball center. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. And it's Moody in at the 3. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Here's Collier. Lets it go with a 3. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bailey. That 3 off the mark. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. Golden State moving the ball around. Pass to Podziemski. Green with a screen for Butler. And there it is for him.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight coverage.
So it's the Jazz now. Outside, George. Draymond Green with the rebound. And it's Golden State's ball. Stolen away. Right side, George. Pass to Collier. And here is Markkanen. Here's Collier. Markkanen a screen on Kirk. Now Markkanen takes a 3. Another miss by Utah. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. He told me when he was watching film of their opponent, what stood out was Lauri Markkanen's efficiency. Coach said Markkanen doesn't need high usage to be effective. He gets a lot of his points off of movement, and he brings versatility to this offense. Kevin?
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Here's Collier following the basket by Stephen Kerr. Pass to Collier. Lets a floater go. George passes to Kessler. Crafty move. Off the left rim and out.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
2 points. That one goes.
There's a dogged intensity with which Draymond Green plays the game of basketball. He will get to the space he wants and score it.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here's Collier. Bailey passes to Collier. Now here is George. He's defended by Pajemski. Lock at 6. Kessler screen on Curry. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Kessler throws it down.
Exactly where Kessler gets so much of his offensive performance done, right at the cup.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now. And it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent. It's also about timing.
And it's Collier missing.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Here's Moody. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Jazz trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's George. Pass to Collier. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer, Markkanen. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Curry. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Bailey. He has yet to score. Pass to Kessler. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Collier. Markkanen a screen on Curry. Collier. Another miss by Utah.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
Here's Pajemski. Defended by George. Back to Green. Here's Curry. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Curry knows what his team is doing to set him up. In that instance, just get him the ball in the catch-and-shoot game.
Here's Collier. Kessler passes to Collier. Now here's Markkanen. Out left to the wing. Here's Bailey. Cranes the 3-pointer.
There's no question Bailey can score from anywhere. The defense cannot allow this guy to run free.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Pass to Pajemski. Fires from way outside. It's hauled in by George.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Bailey. That one falls. His 2nd basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
A little contact like that isn't going to do much to alter Bailey.
Warriors leading by 4. Here's Pajemski. On the wing, Green. He's covered by Kessler. Utah's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Pass to Bailey. Here's Collier. Still scoreless. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. And Utah another 3.
Well, this has always been Lauri Markkanen's calling card, right? A 7-footer who can space the floor with that 3-point shooting ability.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Outside Curry. They kick it out to Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And it's Utah's ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. George, no good. And it's the Warriors' ball. Outside Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Well, you love any possession that ends in the paint, especially if the ball is in the hands of Jimmy Butler.
And so it's Utah with it. Outside, George. Count that one.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Butler in the corner. Count that one. Butler's got 6.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Collier. Outside, George. Pass to Collier. Outside, Markkanen. Here's Collier. Kessler, screen on Kerr. Collier. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Warriors leading by 3. Curry finds Green. Right side, Butler. And here is Curry. He's covered by Kessler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up. And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the floor.
Yeah, Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So it's both teams making substitutions here. To the inside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Oh, ball movement creating a great look. Every coach loves this.
Outside, Markkanen. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Warriors have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Richard, he's guarded by Williams. Post with it. Just 5 on the clock. Healed, can't hit. Markkanen against Healed. Pass to Williams. Here's Filipowski. Here's Collier. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And here is Heal. Green with a screen for Heal. From past the arc, traps in the tray. And the Warriors lead by 3.
If you look at the active three-point percentage list, Mr. Buddy Hield is near the top. This guy is the very definition of sharpshooter.
Here's Collier. Kessler, a screen on Heel. Collier. And Kessler throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. 1:44 left in the first. Pass to post. Outside, Green. Now here's Heald. Again, Heald missing. Kuminga against Markkanen. Now Kessler. Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Filipowski. Pocket 4. Here's Collier. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Down low. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Heald. Here's the screen. And the Warriors, another 3.
This is why you put Buddy Hield on the floor. His jump shooting ability, so pretty.
Outside, Markkanen. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Heald outside. Pass to Kuminga. Inside. Power down with both hands.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Markkanen. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Warriors?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So on the floor for Utah, you've got Yusuf Nurkic. Kyle Filipowski is out there with Williams. And it's Hendricks in at the 3, the small forward. Nurkic a screen on Buck. Williams attacking. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you. A big win here or there can really sustain a rebuilding team, and Utah coach Will Hardy said the results matter in order to keep belief in your process. Seeing the work pay off. The building of a team doesn't happen in one day. The players are staying with it, and they deserve all of the credit for that. Back over to you guys.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Now, Nurkic, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. Hendricks passes to Nurkic. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Williams for 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G8, why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Hendricks. 11 feet away. No good on the shot. Warriors leading by 10. Heald outside. To the middle. Oh! Thrown down by Butler.
Oh, you can see the swagger and the body language. Jimmy Butler is cooking, and he's letting the defense know it.
Utah shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Nurkic a screen on Heald. Here's Nurkic, and it's good from the elbow.
Well, you can see on the face-up, Nurkic will drop that midi on you.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. They grabbed their own miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Williams. Nurkic in the post. Post covering, and Nurkic gets it to go.
Well, this is exactly where you want Yusuf Nurkic operating on the offensive end.
Now Butler. He's got 12. To the paint. On the wing, Heel. Fires the three. Rebound by Nurkic.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Outside Williams. Misses the three. Warriors leading by 8. Goes it up high.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Stephen Curry comes in for Trace Jackson Davis. Jazz trail by 10. And George kicks to Markkanen. Nurkic the pass to George. The Jazz again can't hit it. Golden State's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Butler, no good. Jazz have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Outside, Markkanen. The shot by George, wide open. No good on the three. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Fires from deep. Filipowski grabs the board.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Now, here is George. 5 points in the game. Three-pointer, Markkanen. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Markkanen's got it back down to single digits for the Jazz. The Warriors have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total. Butler, no good. The Jazz have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. George dishes to Markkanen. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry. And it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yes, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Warriors leading by 5. Curry passes to Butler. Fires from 14. Rebound, Utah. And here is Markkanen. 6 points for him. To the inside. Here's Nurkic. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
This is about first setting a tremendously good screen by Nurk, then getting off the screen and converting in pick and roll. So good.
Warriors shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Pass to Curry. They kick it out to Green. Shot clock at 5. Fires for 3. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Jazz trail by 3. And here's Nurkic. Bailey with the ball. He's got 7. It's tipped. Green against Nurkic. Outside Curry. The kick outside to Butler. They need this one. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got 4 rebounds now tonight. In the corner, George with it. The Warriors pull it in. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. George against Green. Pass to Nurkic. Outside, George. Markkanen from outside. Unable to get that one. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Kuminga. And the rebound by Nurkic.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Here's Bailey. Outside for George. Nurkic just screen on Green. The 3 from George. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry's got his 4th rebound in this one. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
And for the Warriors, their shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Changes here for the Warriors. Quinn Post is checked in for Butler. Moses Moody comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Heel. Utah also making some changes. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Collier in for Filipowski. Now Moody. On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Markkanen. And a Again, it's the Warriors missing. The Jazz trailing. Pass to Bailey. Markkanen in the corner. Nice ball movement by Utah. Markkanen a screen on Curry. Outside, Markkanen. Buries the long-range jumper. Markkanen's got the lead up to 2 now for Utah.
Well, nice job to capitalize right there in an instance where all you got to do is catch and shoot.
Steps back. Curry. Stolen by Kessler. Outside, George.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. 5 on the clock. Bailey passes to Markkanen. No good from outside. The Warriors shooting 43% from the field. Moody, the bounce pass. There's a screen. And the wide open shot from Green. Nailed from three-point land. Green's got 5.
Well, you can see the hard work that Draymond Green has put in to make himself a more consistent shooter.
And Kessler throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. .116 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Podziemski. Outside Curry. Offline with his 3.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Warriors trail by 3. Podziemski with it. Scoreless thus far. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, creating opportunities at point-blank range, this is exactly what you want.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the contest.
Podziemski. 1 shot.
Free throw good. Podziemski. Now we know the Jazz have been up front. Before you can rebuild, Doris, you got to tear down. And that's what they've done.
And Kevin, that requires extraordinary patience. You have to be willing to trade away veterans who can contribute to winning. And you have to be willing to prolong the process in order to get max returns. But be under no illusions. Losing is hard on everyone.
A nice shot by Moody. Moody's got 5 now.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Right side, Markkanen. Outside for George. Shoots over Podziemski. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Warriors ahead, up by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participant.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
The Warriors leading. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Pajemski. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, "When someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, 'That's the Dirk.' Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri." Kevin, back to you.
Ooh, that's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Jazz trail by 3. Pass to Bailey. Here's Collier. Markkanen a screen on Curry. Collier. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Back to Green. No block shot. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
In the corner, George with it. It's the three-point bomb. George has got 8 points.
Well, rise and fire. Keontae George in the catch and shoot.
Outside Butler. And it's Pajemski in the corner. Kept alive. Butler on the attack.
You love to work for second chance points. That's how you win on the margins.
Pass to Kessler. From deep, George bangs home the trifecta. 11 points in the game.
What a versatile scorer Keontae George is. How about the range?
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Now Butler. He's guarded by Markkanen. Shot's good by Butler.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Collier. Picked by Markkanen. Looking to get it going. Count the basket and the foul. They get Stephen Curry.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
And the free throw, no good. The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Pass to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Watch your head. Jimmy Butler in the house.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Now Kessler. Here's Bailey. Tries again. And the layup good by Kessler. Kessler's got 8.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here's Butler. He's got 18. Back to Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Warriors. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Bailey. From outside the arc, Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Butler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Curry. Now Pajemski. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 5 assists in the game.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the knee had collapsed on him.
Now here's George. 11 points in the game. Pajemski grabs the board. Warriors leading by 7. Now here's Moody. He has 5. Oh!
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Here's Collier. Pass to Bailey. On the wing, Jordan. Here's Collier. Kessler screen on Curry. And it's Collier missing. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Curry on the wing. Now, here's Moody. Some nice passing by Golden State. Here's Butler, and here is Moody. It's Curry outside, and another 3 for Golden State.
And you can see how the entire arc is open for Curry. There's no part of it where he's timid about shooting.
Jazz trail by 12. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Markkanen. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Collier. Markkanen, a screen on Curry. There's the line to Markkanen. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And Markkanen, a big-time athlete, set that lob up in the air and he'll finish.
Warriors leading by 10. You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
Now, here's Markkanen. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Markkanen sets the pick for George. Just 5 to shoot. Markkanen can't get it to go.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Curry. Pass to Pajemski. Bounce pass, Butler. Here's Curry. Markkanen. Hard earned by Butler.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Jazz trail by 12. Outside, George. Pass to Collier. Outside, Markkanen. Kessler, screen on Curry. Outside for George. Over Butler. George, no good.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall. Now the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 15-point game. Markkanen from outside. It's good on the putback.
With good instincts and length, Bailey is a plus offensive rebounder.
Pass to Moody. Now Pajemski. Butler from outside. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's stolen by Curry. Butler with the ball. Now defended by Markkanen. Here's Pajemski. He's got 9. It's Curry outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got 16.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
I love this shot from Markkanen, right? The mid-range game is there as well. I know he can shoot it from deep, but sometimes you got to get to the in-between spots.
Here's Pajemski. And a deep 3 from Curry. Rebounded by Bailey. Jazz trail by 14. Pass to Kessler. Here's Collier. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Butler's got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. The Jazz shooting for the game at 42%. Here's Collier, covered by Heel. It's stolen by Kuminga. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the Warriors can't hang on to the ball.
And you have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back.
Here's Collier. Pass to Williams. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does. Here's Hendricks. Off target from outside. Warriors leading by 14. Here's Post. Outside, Kuminga. Over Collier. The rebound by Collier. The Jazz shooting 44% on their field goal attempts in quarter 3. Williams finds Nurkic. Out to the wing for 3. Hendricks, good.
Great dish from Nurkic there. He really has a 6th sense for those reads.
1:21 left to play in the 3rd. Now Heel. He has 6. And the Warriors miss again. And there's the foul. It'll go on Trace Jackson-Davis. That's his first foul.
Now into the lineup for the Jazz, Lowry Markkanen, number 13.
Jazz trail by 11. Outside Williams. The offensive rebound. And Nurkic gets it to go.
Well, one thing you can always count on with Yusuf Nurkic. This guy's going to carve out space around the glass.
Pass to post. Here's Heel. Outside, Kuminga. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
What a gifted shooter. Heel is especially dangerous from the corner.
Markkanen in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. In the corner, it's Healed. The three. Rebound by Williams. Pass to Filipowski. Markkanen from outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Markkanen's got 16.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Warriors. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Taking a look at the Jazz. Nurkic is out there with Filipowski. Then it's Williams. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Now here's Nurkic. Filipowski finds Markkanen. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, Markkanen sees an opportunity to make one of the easier threes in the NBA. That location in the corner, such valuable real estate.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. At one point, they led by 16. Outside, Kuminga. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, that's a case where he may have been too focused on answering back with his own three.
Pass to Nurkic. Double team on Nurkic. Nobody near Williams. And a miss there on the triple. Warriors leading by 6. Now here's Butler. He's guarded by Williams. Shot from 12. Utah with the rebound. Nurkic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low, here's Markkanen. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
There's a lot to deal with when you're talking about Markkanen. This guy is skilled at 7 feet to put it on the deck. This guy's just a very difficult guy to guard.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Zadidi, after winning the Most Improved award back in 2023, it's been hard for Markkanen to reach that level again.
I think one thing that happens, Kevin, when you become the focal point of the opponent's scout, you're getting the best defender, you might be getting multiple defenders, and that takes some time to adjust to.
Butler, no good. Jazz trail by 3. Markkanen in the corner to tie it up. The rebound by Post. Warriors have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's Butler. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Butler's got 22 points.
Well, plenty of firepower in Jimmy Butler's game. His jump shot, just one of the ways he can hurt you.
Williams dishes to Nurkic. Sit out to Markkanen. And he stays with it. Overhealed. The rebound by Post. Post has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass pass to Santos. Stolen by Markkanen. To the left side wing. Here's Nurkic. Nails the baby hook.
Assist from number 13.
Warriors leading by 3. Butler with the ball. Plays it up and banks it in. Butler's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Now here's Markkanen. Markkanen missing again.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And Utah has possession after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. To the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. A beautiful reverse layup. Williams has got his first basket.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now here's Hield. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Post. Curry is inside. And Butler gets it to go. Butler's got 26 points.
I like how assertive he was, making his presence felt on the interior.
Bailey passes to Collins. From deep, George. The Warriors pull it in. Curry looking it over. Pass to Butler. Golden State moving it around. Here's Green. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And it's a 7-point Warrior lead. Here's Kessler. Post covering. Here's Collier. Kessler screen on Kerr. Collier. 5 on the clock. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Pajemski, he's checked in for Quentin Post.
Pajemski.
Warriors leading by 7. Outside Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's on Lowry Markkanen.
Boy, I love to watch Jimmy Butler work in the post. High activity level. Hard not to foul that guy.
No good on that one. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
And he sinks the second.
Simply stated, Jimmy Butler is a winner and a game changer. This guy will compete on both ends of the floor, gives you everything he has.
Now, here is George. Kessler passes to Collier. Off target with his three. Warriors leading by 8. It's Curry outside. Bullseye! Curry with a deep three.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Markkanen in the corner. Green against Kessler. To halt the run. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got 11 rebounds in the game. It's Curry. That time on the assist from Green. Curry's got 22.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Markkanen, good.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Outside Butler. From 10 feet out. They kick it out to Green. 5 to shoot. Let's go. It's hauled in by George. And so George will bring it up for Utah. Down by 12. Bailey passes to Collier. Markkanen a screen on Curry. Not gonna go that time. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Butler. Now Pajemski. Beyond the arc. Drills it from outside. Pajemski's got 9 points here in the second half.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Collier, and Kessler throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Warriors leading by 13. And here is Butler. Pajemski finds Curry. Now here's Butler. Outside Curry. Shoots over Collier. Curry. That's good. Curry's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Curry is in his bag. This guy has such a versatile offensive arsenal.
Pass to Collier. Markkanen a screen on Curry. Here he goes. The 19-foot shot. Markkanen, good. Markkanen's got 26.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Curry against Kessler. Pajemski with it. Takes the shot. He puts in the chain. Here's Collier. And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. is checked in for the Warriors. Here's Markkanen. Here's Collier. Markkanen a screen on Curry. Green rips down the board. Warriors leading by 15. Outside Curry. Butler. Down it goes for three.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Here's Collier. Outside George. He's off from three. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Warriors. Here's Green. Curry outside, shoots the three. And another three for Golden State.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Looking to end the run. In deep, George drops it in.
Yeah, nice job there. Just very lackluster defense.
And here are the Warriors now. Pass to Pajemski. Golden State moving it around. Now, here's Moody. Just 5 on the clock. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Jimmy Butler.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Now here's Curry. Butler outside. And he gets it to go. Butler's got 32 points in the game.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
So let's go courtside where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game, Allie.
Jimmy, you had it going. How big did that hoop look tonight?
It was pretty big. That's what I pride myself on. And my teammates kept giving me the ball even when I didn't want the ball, telling me to score, be aggressive. When you got teammates like that, your confidence is through the roof.
They know who their leader is, no doubt about it. Congrats on the win.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And now we present the player of the game, Jimmy Butler.